Hey guys, Pinky here. Today I'm going to read another poem, and I'm going to post it on both of my channels, Pinky's Books and Pinky's Vlogs. So thanks again for checking me out. Now today's poem, I had this dream. I woke up, it was the last dream. Those are usually the ones that are the best to remember. The last dream before you wake up. So it was a little strange. I was in this house, and I don't know if the kitchen was gutted, the bathrooms were gutted. It didn't have the feeling or the sense that it was my house. I think it was something that I was helping somebody change their floor plan and redesign with them. So most of the workers had left. There was still 2 workers there. One, his wife had just come to pick him up, and the other one had a small truck, and he was by himself. When I went out the front door, I went over to the married couple, and I don't know who any of these people are. I don't think I've ever seen them before. Anyway, so there was like this concrete slab, and there was a dead snake on top of it. But popping out of the dead snake was a little hamster, and it was still alive. So we thought that that was really strange. We went out over there to rescue this little hamster, and when we took the hamster out, again, how dreams are really weird, it turned into a black rabbit. And at the time, I couldn't get the reference of the rabbit, but now that I think about it, my last poem I did kind of references to that. Anyway, then it turned into, when I went to grab the rabbit from the guy, it hopped away, but when I picked it up, it was a little black lamb. And it was tiny. It was like, it fit right into my hands. It was that tiny. And also, he was holding a red shoe, a boot. And I said, "What's with the shoe?" He said, "Well, there was this girl on my way here that I almost hit, and she jumped out of the way and she lost her shoe. But when I stopped to, find her and to give her shoe back, she was gone. So I took the shoe from him, and I said, I'll find her, I'll give her shoe back." And then I said, "What are you going to do?" He took the lamb away from me, but he called it a deer. And I said, "What are you going to do with it?" And he said he was going to kill it. And I said something to the reference of not having to have a sacrificial animal. But we don't have to do that anymore for God. I don't know where this came from. And then and then I said that, and if you kill this, I kept calling it a lamb or a little sheep, little black sheep. He kept calling it a deer. I said, then you're going against God, and I can't let you do that. So I took it away from him, and then it became a deer, but it only fit in my hands. It was so frail and so fragile. Its tiny little legs were just these little bones, almost like toothpicks. It was very frail. So now I've got a boot, a shoe in one hand, and I've got this lamb or deer or whatever it was. And I run back to the house. I get in the front door, and I shut it, but I couldn't get it locked because my hands were full. So then he opens the door, and I looked at the couple, and I said, "He cannot come in this house and be alone with me. Don't let him come in this house." And then I woke up. So then 2 lines came to me. The first 2 lines of the poem. This poor little girl who lost her shoe happens to be someone I never knew. So I kept rolling around in my head. So then I said, okay, I've got to this is another poem. I've got to write this down. And then I thought, well, I know that I've got to figure out the meaning of this. You know, okay, we know the snake, you know, it's related to the devil. And I know that your shoe is your shoes are your peace. So I thought, okay, I was trying to, you know, figure out this dream, and then this poem came to me. So I wrote it down, and here I am writing it and reading it to you guys, because I just feel that this is what God wants me to do. And what's odd, I never used to write the dates down of when I wrote something, but I just started doing that. So the last poem was August 7th, which was a Tuesday. Now this is exactly 2 weeks later, August 21st, and it's also a Tuesday. I was like, I wonder why God keeps giving them to me on Tuesday. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I was born on Tuesday. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but just thought I'd throw that out there. So I named this The Lost Sheep, and here it goes. This poor little girl who lost her shoe happens to be someone I never knew. I felt there was something I had to do, at least find her and give her the shoe. I know shoes are symbolic of your peace. Without it, her turmoil would never cease. I knew I had to find her in her lost place, this girl with fear written all over her face. Not sure what to do or what I would say, I just knew I had to find her by the end of the day. The message from God was to save his lost sheep so they can be his forever to keep. So the message today was, do whatever you can for the people you know that are lost, especially the ones who once used to walk strong with God and now they don't anymore. It's time that we need to open their eyes and help them see. And I hope this poem, you know, can help you guys. He keeps giving them to me, so I'm just going to keep popping up videos. I started writing a book about all the times that God came into my life and really made a big change, but now it's happening so often that I just feel I need to pop these videos up. Anyway, please share these videos, this one and the last one, and any other ones of mine that you want to, but especially these that I've been getting from God lately. Please share them with anybody that you think might need to hear them. And as always, thanks again for checking me out. Bye.